And one of the things that I never understood is like when you first get your fight, these promoters will give you like 50 tickets and they'll be like, sell these tickets and you get a percentage of these tickets. And that just made no sense to me. Like, I'll literally see fighters the week of their fight, they should be in training camp. They should be busting their ass. Instead, they're walking down Fremont Street, handing out tickets, hoping to get like a 10% of the ticket sale. Like, isn't this the promoter's job? I feel
Hmm.
like it's the promoter's job to promote, the fighter's job to fight. So in our business model, we do not give the fighters a percentage of the ticket sales. Instead, their pay is based on fan interactions and fan merchandise sales and all that other stuff. So and even charity events. So we're doing charity for these guys and all kinds of stuff just to give them as much money as possible. And I think it's horrible that these guys have to go out and push their own tickets even the day of their fight. I see it happening, and these guys are literally like cutting weight trying to sell tickets for like 10% on a ticket sale. I feel like once you get your fight booked, it should be your job to train, show up to fight, promote yourself if you want, but you shouldn't have to. Like, you should promote yourself with these, not online, and do my job for me. Like, if asses don't show up to seats, I feel like that's my fault, not yours as the fighter.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now I know a lot promoters have a lot going on and stuff like that, and I get it, but it does seem like a lot of the promoters put it on the fighters to kind of promote themselves, which I don't really
Yeah,
get
it's an
necessarily.
easy model, right? Like, especially for influencers, because you hire these guys that have like 15 to 50,000 followers, and you put it all on them to promote the fight. Like, you say, okay, every ticket sale, your pay is based on their ticket sales. So these guys, of course, they're gonna bust their ass, and the promoters don't have to do anything. And like, these guys are paying their own flights and their hotels, and it makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, most of the time, these guys are paying to fight just because they feel like they're privileged to be on a platform. And I feel like we should look at it the other way. Like, we're privileged to have these warriors, to have these gladiators fight on our platform. So that's why I want to switch everything around and start spoiling the fighters instead of keep spoiling these promoters, because I see these promoters out buying yachts and stuff like that. These fighters are starving to death. It's crazy to me.
Now, how do you plan to deal with the issue though? How do you plan to get around